Good afternoon on Saturday, everybody. This is Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a good day. These are two little guinea fowl taking a dust bath in the middle of the front of the house. I was going to be planting things here, but they've taken over and they're dusting themselves. But the purpose of this, oh my goodness, there's a Snowden. Snowden is coming into his sexuality. He was only born 6 months ago. There he goes. Snowden is now assaulting all my girls. What do you have to say for yourself? Huh? Huh? Just because you're handsome. But the purpose of this video is, one, to say hello, but also for documentation purposes. The local criminals, they have been siphoning the water on my property. This water catchment was underneath the roof there, and we actually had water a couple of days ago, but I cleaned this out and filled it up with water, and it was completely empty this morning. The same goes for one of the kiddie pools that I had over here. I just emptied out the remainder of the water, but I've been filling it up, and then overnight all the water disappears. But I'll tell you what else that has been disappearing from my property, and this is actually a cyber crime. I've mentioned this on a couple of my other videos, but now I have confirmation that these criminals have been in my computer files and have not only deleted evidence, audio, videos, that were actually documented with the local sheriff's department and that I have a forensic report on, but they have stolen, deleted all of those files, all of the videos, all of the folders. Fortunately, I already had them analyzed. And we're going to try to retrieve them because computers have memories, right? They also deleted 2 years of Gmails in my personal account. My personal account is not the account that I use for this channel, which is alternativehomesteading@gmail.com. If anybody wants to email me to alternativehomesteading@gmail.com if you have any questions or comments about targeting or homesteading that you don't want to post underneath the channels, that's fine. Please, no advertising. I have been receiving advertisements from some stalkers that have been on my channel, so those I will report as spam and get them removed as soon as possible. But I wanted to alert other targeted people that these criminals are serious. And Jeff, thank you so much for the comment that these criminals are amping up not only the torture and harassment, but the theft of evidence. And I am an evidence collector. I've been collecting evidence at least since 2015. And I'll tell you what other evidence, which is why I know that these people are involved and they're protecting them or covering up. I received a call one Friday night in New Jersey from, I later learned, is the CFO of a national feral cat nonprofit. I'm not going to say their name. A national $1 million feral cat alleged rescue, no, dishonest to the core, and so much more. But I received a phone call from that, I'll call her another biatch. I didn't know who she was at the time, but I had sent a letter asking for a donation or at least a mention for their photographing of my cat colony. They wanted to photograph my cats because they were so beautiful and healthy and wanted to use them for their media. They did actually use a couple of my cats in one of their media campaigns. We received no mention. Freya's Cat Rescue received no mention, no compensation, no donation, not even a little bag of kitten treats. So I contacted them and asked why there was no reciprocity. Oh, folks, when you're addressing a narcissist, reciprocity doesn't exist. You can go listen to the song written by Alanis Morissette about Oh Narcissist Boy. And I was dealing with a malignant narcissist, but I did not know it at the time. Okay, so I had finished the phone conversation with this woman, and I told her that ever since they photographed my rescue cats, my colony, that a lot of them went missing. And this woman had the audacity to say, oh, I'm sure they went to a good home. I said they already had a home, and I'm the owner. And I can successfully say that I'm the owner because out of every feral cat colony in the state of New Jersey, to the best of my knowledge, and at least in Monmouth County, I was the only feral cat colony caretaker that registered and licensed their cat colony with the health department. That's right, folks. That's right. I could prove it. So no, I didn't call my cats community cats. They were mine. They belonged to me. I took care of them. I paid for their food and their spaying and neutering and all that stuff and the maintenance. And I went out in the rain and the sleet and the snow like the Postal Service to feed and care for them, trap them, etc. This national cat nonprofit, they don't do that. They want to label them community cats, quote unquote, as if the community is actually caring for them. When you label feral stray cats community, that's a misnomer, because it's usually one nice, sweet person like me or two that are actually feeding and caring for them in the rain and the sleet and the snow and providing them shelter. I digress. So after the phone conversation on Friday night, it was at 7 p.m., and I'm thinking, why is somebody calling me from a national feral cat organization in Maryland? Why are they calling me on a Friday night at 7 o'clock? They have to be closed. Of course they were closed. This woman didn't want anyone to know she was making the call. But I kept that phone number and the date and time of that call in my phone forever. But guess what, folks? Somebody deleted it. Somebody also deleted the video that I had of her photographer negotiating behind my back. Right there, right in back of me when my back was turned. It was caught on video. It was removed from my computer. Another video that was removed from the computer was one of their alliances, I call them the Animal Protect Your Ass League of New Jersey. That's what I call them. Negotiating with a local health department trapper without the health department being aware of it to go into my feral cat colony early in the morning. I caught her on video. She was pregnant at the time and smoking a cigarette at like 7 o'clock in the morning in the snow, reporting back to the Protect Your Ass League of New Jersey. And the health department, the health director, was not aware of it. When I told him about it, he was deeply disturbed. I was going to provide him with the video, but I only sent him the photo, thinking, let me hold on to the video and let me just make sure that everything is okay. The video disappeared, folks. I had 2 videos. Both disappeared. I don't know, when videos like that disappear, it just reminds me of a guilty individual. Why would they be deleting a video of a health department worker traipsing through a cat colony in the snow, smoking a cigarette when they're like 9 months pregnant. I don't know, folks. What do you think about that? Deleted. These people love to delete evidence. And you know what? I'm somewhat naive, I guess. I think that if I have something on my computer, it belongs to me. I wrote it, I recorded it, I saved it, it's on my computer in my house. And in fact, it's on more than one computer. In fact, sometimes it's all over the place, but that's still deleted. So these criminals are giving themselves away. Because not only have I reported this information already, which is in police reports, but then they delete the evidence. And one, folks, is, I don't need to lie. I'm honest. I haven't done a damn thing wrong. And as you can see from that video that I posted last night of the Manalapan police stalkers, criminals, I've got more where that comes from, folks. See, those losers, they only wipe clean the Arlo cameras because they had batteries and they were Wi-Fi. The idiots forgot that I had a hardwire system that recorded everything that they did. And no, folks, I'm not going to shut up. I am having felony crimes committed against me. I'm an innocent person. This is human trafficking. They want to get rid of the evidence because they're guilty. I'm going to say one other thing, and I'm going to advise folks to not complete the Havana syndrome survey to the Department of State. There was an individual working there who was actually doing a good job, but she left. I don't know if she was fired. I don't know what it was. But I submitted mine. And they forwarded it to the FBI. And after they did that, everyone, not one, not two, not three, every video that I downloaded from my cameras here in Kentucky that had audio evidence, every audio disappeared. There seems to be a direct correlation between the Department of State collecting Havana syndrome questionnaire information, the FBI, and the disappearance of my evidence.